The story of baby Jesus. A long time ago in the town of Nazareth lived a young woman named Mary. Mary did her chores and was kind to others and loved God very much. She was engaged to be married to Joseph, who was a carpenter. One day, while Mary was at home cleaning her room, an angel suddenly appeared. Before Mary could say anything, the angel told Mary that she was favored by God and that God was with her. Mary was surprised. She was trying not to be afraid, but she'd never seen an angel before. After all, Mary was just a regular lady like you and I. Why wasn't this angel visiting her? What did this angel want? The angel quickly reassured Mary. "Don't be afraid," said the angel. "God has found favor with you, and you will have a baby boy, and you are to give him the name Jesus." Mary was confused. She was not yet married to Joseph, so how could she have a baby? The angel thought that this might be concern for Mary, so he said, "The Holy Spirit will perform a miracle, and because of this, your baby will be called the Son of God." To Mary's surprise, the angel had more exciting news. Even her cousin Elizabeth is going to have a son in her old age. Many thought she couldn't have children, but she's already pregnant. Nothing is impossible with God. Mary couldn't believe what she was hearing. She didn't know what to say. She realized that she was trembling and knelt down. And when she finally was able to speak, she said, "I am the Lord's servant, and I hope everything you have said will come true." The angel disappeared and left Mary alone. Soon after, Joseph found out Mary was going to have a baby. Joseph was confused and upset by this, but an angel came to him in a dream and said, "Joseph, don't be afraid. Take Mary as your wife. The child Mary is going to have is God's son, and you will give him the name Jesus." When Joseph woke, he remembered what the angel said. He knew that everything was okay, and he wasn't upset anymore. In those days, the government decided they should count everyone that lived in the area of the world. So Joseph took Mary to his town, Bethlehem, to get registered. It took Mary and Joseph a long time to get to Bethlehem. It was a very long trip. This was very tiring for Mary because she was soon to have a baby. When she finally reached the town, all the hotels were full, and there was nowhere for them to stay. Finally, someone felt bad for them and offered them a place to stay. The Bible doesn't say for sure where they stayed, but most people think they stayed in a small barn where animals were kept. In any case, it doesn't matter. Mary and Joseph were thankful to the least to have a place to lay down. It was warm, there was plenty of straw to lay in, and they were happy. That night, an exciting thing happened. Mary and Joseph had a baby. But it wasn't just any baby. It was baby Jesus, the creator of the world, the King of Kings, and the one who would save the world. As the little baby boy fell asleep in Mary's arms, she wrapped him in cloth and laid him in the manger, which was clean straw. Mary and Joseph soon fell asleep and were so glad to have a special baby join their families. Excuse me. Mary woke up to her beautiful baby in the middle of the night. She picked up Jesus from the manger, and she was in awe of what God had done. It was at that moment an angel appeared and whispered these words in Mary's ear. "Mary, did you know that your baby boy would someday walk on water? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would save our sons and daughters? Did you know that your baby Mary, did you know that your baby boy would calm the storm with his hand? Did you know that your baby boy has walked where angels trod? When you kiss your little baby and you kiss the face of God, Mary, did you know that your baby boy is Lord of all creation? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day rule the nations? Did you know that your baby boy was heaven's perfect lamb? The sleeping child you're holding is the great I am.
During this time when Jesus was born, there was a very mean king who ruled the land. His name was King Herod. Remember his name because we'll be talking about him later. Soon after Jesus was born, wise men were traveling on their camels. One night they noticed a very strange star in the sky. They knew that this star meant the King of Jews, one who would save the world, had been born. When the mean king Herod heard this, he got very worried. He called a meeting with the other important people in the area, and he asked them where would the special baby had been born. People replied in Bethlehem, because they heard that one day a special person would come and there and take care of all people. Then King Herod called the wise men to a secret meeting and found out from them exactly where they saw the star. He told them, "Go and find this child. As soon as you can find him, tell me. Then I can go and worship him." After they had spoken to the king, the wise men left to find the baby. They didn't know exactly where the baby was, but at night they followed the star in the east. They followed the star until it hung right over the very place where Jesus was. When they finally had arrived, they were very excited and happy. They found Jesus laying in Mary's arms, and they bowed down and worshipped him. After they had opened the gifts they had brought Jesus, they were gold, frankincense, and myrrh. These were expensive gifts that you would give to the king, not to a baby. Mary thanked them for bringing the gifts for Jesus. And then the wise men went to find a place to sleep for the night. As the wise men were sleeping, they each had the same dream. They were not to go back and tell King Herod where Jesus found Jesus. King Herod didn't want to find Jesus to worship him. He wanted to kill him because he was jealous of this baby would someday be better than him. So the wise men went home another way so that Herod would not know where they had come from. They also decided that they would not tell King Herod anything about what they had seen. Then, when the wise men had left, an angel appeared in Joseph's dream. "Get up," the angel said. "Take Jesus and Mary and run away to Egypt. Stay there until I come to you again, because Herod is going to search for Jesus and kill him." Joseph immediately got up and woke up Mary, and she gently picked up Jesus so she wouldn't wake him from his sleep. Then they left in the middle of the night for Egypt, so no one would see them. They were safe in Egypt, and after King Herod died, an angel appeared to Joseph and told him to go to a place called Nazareth. and that's where Jesus grew up.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let us receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Joy to the world, the Savior reigns. Let men their songs employ, while fields and floods, rocks, hills and plains, repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy. We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. Oh, bring us some figgy pudding, oh, bring us some figgy pudding, oh, bring us some figgy pudding and a cup of good cheer. We won't go until we get some, we won't go until we get some, we won't go until we get some, so bring some out here. We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas